Asian markets have followed on from the momentum seen on Friday and pushed into more positive territory today. The biggest surprise was over here in Australia, which after a relatively uncertain election result where we're not entirely sure which party will ultimately take government or exactly what form that government will take, markets were expected to take a bit of a hit today, and certainly in the early session we saw the Aussie dollar and the ASX sell off quite a bit. But that certainly does seem to have turned around later in the session for the ASX. However, the selling has very much been focused on the banking sector, and some concerns there, particularly that the Labor Party may actually come to power through some sort of minority government and perhaps carry out its Royal Commission into the banking sector. And that seems to be the biggest concern for banking stocks. But we did see a lot of Australian data out today as well. Most importantly, we saw a major pullback in housing approvals, and that trend is certainly starting to look very negative there for Australia. And also we had the private estimate for inflation in June from the TDMI gauge, and that showed that inflation now throughout the second quarter was roughly about 1.3% year on year in Australia. Now that, if it were to be borne out in the official 2Q CPI numbers for Australia, could be enough to see a cut from the RBA at their meeting in August. It's unlikely though that we will see one at their meeting tomorrow, given that there is so much uncertainty in the wake of Brexit, in the wake of the election. I think the RBA will probably wait to see how things play out a bit.